Yoga's made a profound difference in my running and in my life. It provides balance, flexibility, awareness, and some strength. Let me show you some of my favorite yoga poses for runners. The first pose is called Dancer, and it stretches out the quadriceps. The first thing you need to do is focus on that right foot, get it steady into the ground, draw in the core. Next, you want to pick up the left heel and grab the ankle with the left hand. Take the right hand to the hip for more balance, get nice and tall, and from here, just start pulling the heel in towards the glutes. If you want to add a little extra to it, extend the right arm out and then pull the ankle up and back. The next pose is Downward Facing Dog. It stretches out the calves, and I know a lot of runners are afraid of it because their heels can't come anywhere near the ground. Let's try it out. Come down to the ground, place your hands so your wrists are parallel with the mat. Knees should be about under the hip, tuck the toes, and then just push the body back. Keep the knees nice and bent, and then just start pedaling out the heels. You'll feel that stretch in the Achilles tendon and in the calf. Take your time, and then straighten out the legs, keeping the heels off the ground unless you can touch them, and just enjoy the stretch. The next pose is going to be very simple. It's just a seated forward fold. So sit, extend the feet out, pull the toes back towards the body, try to keep the knees close to the ground, get a nice flat back, inhale up, and just reach wherever you can. I can't even touch my toes, so don't be afraid of it. I just grab onto my calves, and I just work forward with a nice flat back. Another pose that's really great is called Pigeon, and it actually works the hips. And runners have tight hips. I hear it all the time. I know my hips are tight. So come into your Downward Facing Dog. Let's just use our right foot this time, take it back in the air, draw that right knee towards the elbow, and then kick out the ankle. Place the knee on the ground, and you might even want to step the left knee back just a little bit. Come up and then just work your way onto the ground. You will feel it on the outside of that hip. I like to hold this pose for at least a minute at a time. A lot of runners are tight and they're afraid of yoga, but it's exactly the opposite. You should be doing some yoga to get more flexible and train focused.